Welcome to COMM 110, Public Speaking. My name is Dr. Dawn Casas, and I'll be your instructor for this class. I really look forward to interacting with you all this semester and also helping you grow to become more confident public speakers. It's a little different in an online setting, but I want to encourage you that we can truly grow not only individually, but also as a class whole through this semester. I want to support you in two different ways. One is through communication. You'll find on the top, I think it will be here, left menu, a question and comments forum. And that is where you can click on it. It will lead you to our discussion board. And when you click on it, you can ask any questions that might be questions that you would ask in the classroom that might pertain to everyone. This wouldn't be an individual personal question. That would be saved for something else. But in this forum, ask questions that maybe other students are thinking too, or issues that they might be having as well. I check that every day, and I'm quick to respond to those so that you and other students that might see that can benefit from my answers. You can also respond to each other. If you see someone else has asked a question, you might hop in if I haven't answered yet and respond to that as well. One thing you can do is actually subscribe to that forum. You just click the button at the top of that forum, and then you'll get an email anytime somebody asks or answers a question, and that can keep you up to date. Another way you can communicate with me is through email, my CSU email, but also you can feel free to text me. If you just need a real quick answer, I can give you a text back. If you'd like to talk over the phone, the best way to do that is to set up a phone appointment so that it's a time that we both can talk. And you can do that either by texting to see for a good time or through email as well. And we will find a time that we can talk through something, because sometimes it's easier to just talk through it and say, this is my idea. I'm not really sure what to do with that. Can we talk about it? And so I want to give you that opportunity as well. Everything in this class is asynchronous, meaning we don't do it at all at the same time. We have certain deadlines throughout the week. And so we will be interacting, whether it's on a discussion board or doing peer reviews, critiques, things like that. But we won't have a class session where we're all together in class at the same time. But we still really have a sense of cohesiveness, especially when we think about giving speeches. One of the things that I think is most important about public speaking, but in any class, is to be supportive of each other. When we're public speaking, part of the issue is that we really have to put ourselves out there. We make ourselves vulnerable when we publicly speak. Even if we're speaking about something that is organized and we have an outline, we're making ourselves vulnerable. But there's something really beautiful about that too, because when we make ourselves vulnerable, we're creating an opportunity for connection and really communicating our ideas. And if we're all able to focus on that, we will grow as public speakers. We will grow out of our nervousness and our kind of self-consumption as far as our self-consciousness. And we will think about the people we're interacting with, think about the people we're communicating our ideas to, even if it's using a webcam or your phone and uploading it. Think about the people on the other side of that lens, right? There are people that are going to be watching you, and I just encourage you to seek out connecting with each other in that way. But also on the flip side of that, I want to encourage you that we really speak the truth in love. Sometimes when we're online, we can have a sense of anonymity, or we tend to say things that we maybe wouldn't when we're face to face, or in a way that we wouldn't. And I encourage you to think about how you're making comments to one another, how you're interacting with each other, particularly when you're doing critiques of speeches, to encourage one another, to build each other up, and then also share in kindness and in a constructive way the ways that we could find improvement in our speaking. Because that's really going to help each other become better, but we want to do it in a way that is encouraging and constructive rather than discouraging and destructive. And so we have to make a point to really pay attention to how we communicate online, particularly typing, because we don't have facial expressions, we don't have all of those other nonverbal cues. And so we really want to be careful to support each other and to be willing to put ourselves out there. So I encourage you this semester. It's a unique thing to do, to take a public speaking class online. And public speaking, no matter what, makes our heart rate go up and makes us nervous. And I am here to walk through this with you to not only help you feel comfortable along the way, but to, by the end of the semester, really feel like you have grown and connected with the idea of public speaking in a new way. I look forward to interacting with each of you, and let's have a great semester.